friends, it is Griff Nilsson, your holistic lifestyle hacker. Today, my topic is in the fitness realm. And I'm excited about this one because this is a topic that I never hear anybody talking about this, to be honest with you. It's 2019 right now, right? And by the way, side tangent, do you like this full frontal view? Right? I'm like squared up to the camera. My little low budget video here. Hopefully you guys like it. Little experiment today. Anyway, that's an aside. It's 2019, right? And if, let's say, for example, you are looking to get in better shape, okay? You want to lose body fat. You want to look better in that pair of jeans, or you want to look better naked. It doesn't matter, right? This is 2019, and if you have those kind of desires, you get on the internet. Right, and you type in get in shape, or maybe you type in how to lose fat, eat better, fitness. You type any number of fitness option in there, and what you find is Google will pull up this massive amount of options, everything from like a Gold's Gym or Vasa, these big national chains that are out there, which are great for their purpose, or maybe anything down to a yoga studio, to Pilates, to CrossFit, to personal trainers, Zumba. I mean, the list is so big. In 2019, I was looking through, that was just off the top of my head, I was looking at a list the other day that of all these different fitness options, and there was literally I was reading 70 different franchises and methodologies of fitness. And it's really interesting because I've had a lot of clients that get very confused by that. They almost feel overwhelmed. It's the FOMO of fitness that I call it, the fear of missing out. Well, what if I'm not doing it right here? Or what if that's the best way? Or, I've had all these questions. Griff, what is the very best way to get in shape? They get crazy and get all intimidated. And I'm not trying, I don't laugh to disrespect them, because that's a real thing. There is so many choices out there. But to be honest with you, it really comes down to what you like and what will put your body into motion. Now, I suggest two simple things, okay? The two things that I suggest is you have to have some form of resistance training, whether that's, formally in the weight room, do it like bench press or bicep curls or CrossFit. Doesn't really matter. It could be a more gentle form of weight training. It doesn't have to be hardcore. Even certain forms of Pilates I consider to be resistance training, because it is. Certain forms of yoga as well. So there's certainly options around that resistance training, but find something that fits for you. Whether that's a home gym, whether that's getting a tractor tire and going out in a field and beating it senseless with a hammer, or joining a gym, or having a personal trainer. Don't let the vast array scare you. Now, there might be a little bit of experimenting in there. The experimentation phase, it might vary from person to person, but really, I would say have a gut check. What do you feel like doing? Okay, so have the resistance training, and if you want to be old school and you want to demarcate it and say, well, I want to have weights and cardio, well, then you could do a cardiovascular form of exercise as well. Personally, I like blending the two. In other words, if I can do multi-joint exercises, if, for example, if I did a squat or a power clean or a hang clean or a bench press, multiple, or a burpee, these things, if I set up a circuit and I'm doing, my resistance exercises back to back. Let's say, for example, I did a bench press, and then I did a burpee, and then I did a sky jump. That's jumping up and down like a squat in the air. And I repeated that. That's going to give me a cardiovascular response. I don't need to say, okay, well, now that I'm done with that, I gotta hop on this treadmill and I gotta go hard for 35 minutes in linear endurance, right? You don't have to do that. Now you can, but again, The whole fitness FOMO is what I'm coming back to. Don't get intimidated by all of the choices out there. Choices can be a beautiful thing, but they can also be paralyzing, right? If you're new to this, if you're busy, if you are looking to get into health and wellness, check a few things out. Don't take it too seriously. Take it in stride. Don't think there's one right way just because the new sexy thing, oh, this is the newest Pilates 5.0, or this is CrossFit version, blah, 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 what of the day. Those are all great. Those are excellent. I've done all of those things and they're awesome. What you're going to find is you're going to find things that work for you. And then once you find something that works for you, if you want to try something a little bit different later on, go ahead. Don't place yourself in a box. Don't get into this unless you want to. Like, don't get into this tribal mentality. Like I hear people all the time, I'm a CrossFitter. Well, great. CrossFit is awesome. I do CrossFit-ish workouts all summer long, but then maybe I want to put on a little bit more muscle, so I go into a little bit more traditional-based called hypertrophy training cycle, where it's a little bit more bodybuilding, and I do that for 3 to 6 weeks just to switch it up so I'm not getting bored. Then I'll go back to more functional-based. The fitness world doesn't have to be confusing. Treat it lightly. Don't take it too seriously. Don't get sucked into the tribal mentality. I understand that sometimes you can find community. That's great. Don't get me wrong there, but don't think because there's tribes or community that you have to get sucked in and that's just who I am and I don't deviate. I mean, I see people, they like get cultish about it. They got the stickers and you know, when it goes to nutrition, I'm a keto member. See my tattoo? It's official, man. Right? That, for me, it gets dogmatic, right? But if you can keep your mind open, if you can look at different options and appreciate the different options, that is really where fitness and wellness gets fun, okay? So keep it light, find what works for you, and make sure that you have fun with it. Stay in that experimentation phase. And remember, my friends, never to excuse away that inner greatness. Oh, and by the way, make sure you please comment here on the video. And make sure if you have any questions for me, please leave those questions in the comments. I do have my Freaky Fast Fitness course coming out here shortly. So I'm going to be super talking about options. There's another one coming out. Basically what that is for, in a little shameless plug here, is for busy people that are beginning level that want a workout in a half hour or less. That is coming. So excited about it. I will keep you up to date about it. In the meantime, leave a comment here, either on the blog or if it's on YouTube. I would certainly appreciate that. I like dialogue. If you have any questions, I'm here for you. Remember to never excuse away that inner greatness, and always remember, life is good. We will see you in the next video. Take care.